Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress, and I'm here with your weekly love reading and message from your person. Your person can be anything from a crush all the way to a twin flame, but I have to say that generally I seem to channel like higher vibrational soulmates and twin flame energy here. So if that resonates, you're in the right space. But also, if you do have a crush on someone, that's not to say that this could be somebody very important that develops to be a lifelong partner in the end. You just never know. So that's another reason why I have these readings. This is for people who don't have like full communication with somebody for some reason or another. Either you're very new, you're crushing on each other and you're just kind of shy, not talking, or all the way to the twin flame and lots of things in between, but where you might be in non-communication or some kind of separation or something like that. And even if you are like with a couple, if you have a person that you're even dating or living with, there are times where you wonder what's going on with them, and maybe you should talk to them, but or maybe that you have talked to them and you just want to validate and verify that there's nothing else and that everything that they're feeling is exactly what they told you that they're feeling. But really, you should trust them, right? Anyway, so this is kind of a validation, and it's also a way to uplift and manifest that which you desire in your life. Sometimes we get kind of funny messages that are not like purely blissful, but within those messages are also more meaning and more depth and more ways to connect with your person. So, that being said, let's get into our piles. We have 3 piles here: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and it's choose your fireworks. So, pile 1 is from the Fairy Tarot, and this is 8 of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, and sudden events or changes. So it could be a number of things that attracts you to this card. It could be something that maybe there's like this tension being built up. Maybe you're having certain aches and pains and you don't know what they symbolize or represent. And maybe there's some special synchronistic event that could be happening and your body's preparing for it, or you're reacting to celestial events in that way and you're leveling up, and maybe spirit is, maybe it's a good time to connect a little bit more with spirit or do some meditation. But so if you like this one, that could be some of those reasons. Then you have synchronicities from the Winter's Embrace Oracle by V Love and Crystals. And this one is just very straightforward. There's fireworks, but you also have the snow. So it definitely has a New Year's Eve vibe to it. And synchronicities is just, to me, like being at the right place at the right time. This one kind of reminds me of the reading I had on TikTok, where it was just, you might get a kiss that you just didn't expect. Like if you go to somebody's party and then suddenly there's somebody there and they're kissing you, when at the countdown or whatever, something like that this weekend. Now I know that doesn't apply to everybody, but there are going to be a few of you out there that this might actually resonate with, so you just never know. And then we have honesty is essential. At first I was like, oh, look, some fireworks. I mean, those are some serious fireworks and they're beautiful. So, and then this is one of those kind of, well, Josephine Wall is one of those kind of artists where there's things that you can look up at closely, and then those things that you have to get the bigger picture. It's kind of like life too. Sometimes you have to zoom in a little close and look at the details, and sometimes it's important to zoom out further away and look at the bigger picture. This person here may be hiding things, but he has a gift to offer. And it kind of gives me this Beauty and the Beast vibe, like where the last petal falls, that rose, somebody's going to be able to say they love you, you love each other. Speak with love and truth, speak from the heart and be completely honest and authentic to who you are. And that is the best way to get the results that you're looking for. All right, so each card is associated with a pre-shuffled pile. This time, just to be quick and easy, I have some fun decks like the Polaroid Tarot and some Lover's Lane. I'm doing a whole tribute to Queen Sugar, who's been an amazing friend, I guess. Not a huge tribute, just 2 of her decks, but anyway, still, her decks are always very fun and moving at the same time. All right, so let's take a deep breath in. Well, I gotta push some first out. Okay, now I'm gonna take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes and let them drift to the pile that's meant for you. Let's begin. Alrighty, and you have the 8 of Spring. They're fireworks, right? They look kind of like dandelions. Like glow-in-the-dark dandelions. Anyway, close enough. I was really challenged looking for, and then there's some pictures that I wanted to print out, but I ran out of colored ink. So anyway, let's get some more of your messages. We're going to start off with another, well, you didn't have one. We're going to start off with a Winter's Embrace, and you have energy. So, an energy in the air for you, like the Aurora Borealis. It's like a beautiful painting. It's a very surprising, out of the blue kind of occurrence, and it is so beautiful when it happens. So I feel like something like that's going to happen for you. Something beautiful and out of the blue. Then for our Twin Flame Oracle message, we have, for those who apply, but even if not, this is talking about timing and intentions. The planets are activating us to heal and bring us closer together. Surrender to the changes. So your DM or DF is saying to you, surrender to the changes. I feel there is a change, and I felt that here too, right off the bat from just the placement card. All right, let's get in a couple of unspoken messages here. And this is from Fire Witch Tarot, which another friend. So we have manifesting through tantric pleasures. There could be some psychic, telepathic communication, but also this sort of remote touching, like you can feel the other person. My feelings for you are deeper than I'm letting you know. And then, like verbally, they're not saying anything maybe, but physically, spiritually / physically, you feel them. You can feel their energy. You can feel it when they touch you, like through this tantric place. All right, let's see now what the romantic fairy has to say. Life partner, twin flame union, and reaching out. So that must be the, first you're going to expect some kind of call or a text from your person. This is somebody that maybe you already see as your twin flame, because the next thing, first you have a recognition, and then you go through your ups and downs or whatever, and you end up with your union eventually. And this union is going to be of heart, body, and mind and soul. So it's worth waiting for. It's worth it. And it's not just going to be a 5D connection, but it's something that you'll be able to live with this person on a daily basis, kind of like a spouse. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. So if you're a little bit worried that you don't have that yeah, the whole twin flame idea is great, but what you really want, like maybe you wanted to downgrade to a soulmate, it's not really a downgrade. It's a beautiful choice, but when you have the option for the twin flame, and you're really so close, and you're really growing and getting somewhere, and you have a life purpose and mission together, and you get a clue like this that says this is also going to be your life partner, then stick to it, stick with it, But at the same time, if you have a high level, if you're feeling connected to a very high level soulmate, and I just feel like it's just gonna improve and grow and grow. So let's see what your person is saying. You are sweet perfume like a desert rose. I want to spend my lifetime loving you. I want to taste you, savor you. Life is ours, we live it our way. And let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to say. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to wait. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean, and that's from your person. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Twin flame, your passion ignites. Okay. All right, speaking of passion, let's get into some Lover's Lane oracles, messages. The fire we make can light up the world. Feel very fire energy here, but this is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Your body is beautiful, but your heart is sexy. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So we're getting everybody in this group. You are mine and I'm yours, just us and only us. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And I think of you as I please myself. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. A couple of airs there. And the love and passion that I have for you will never change. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right. And a couple of Polaroid tarot to kind of tie it all together. So let's see what we have. We have the Two of Cups, so that's good. You are the perfect match. You complete each other in the most perfect way. It's even better than the Lover's card, which sometimes has a choice. This Two of Cups to me is no choice. It's just pure blissful partnershiping here. You know, it's like, and ooh, kisses. kisses coming through for you guys. And you have the Knight of Wands. And I think of a play on the words knight. So knight, and you may have a Knight of Wands. So, okay, sorry, but, and wands represents a phallic symbol. And you know what? I often go there. I'm just saying, I'm a Scorpio, can't help it. But yeah, I just sense a lot of passion here coming through for you. Passion that is not short-lived, and that's turns into more and more and more and more, and you'll share a lot together. You know, you're going to share a lifetime together, the rest of your lives together. You're going to grow together in lots of levels too, it feels like. All right, well, let's see what your charms have to say. Where's my little charm bowl? I brought out my bowl. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit. Ooh, you got Belle. So you have a lot of unconditional love here, which is great. You got a kiss. I knew you were going to get kissed. You got France with the Eiffel Tower. You have the cello, deep and beautiful music and deep and beautiful voice. I see this for some reason as a masculine voice, like the sound of their voice is so sweet and buttery and romantic. Then we have the Saturn love planet. Yes, Saturn is a love planet, but it talks about having an ambitious love. It's a high level love. It's achieving that karmic destiny in your love life, basically. Then you've got the paint palette, which is about artistry. The hanger, to me, represents taking care of yourself and buying yourself something nice to wear. Maybe you're going to get that like nice outfit for New Year's Eve or something. And then you have, this is Margaret, Saint Margaret. So Saint Margaret is a saint that came to Joan of Arc and comforted her and guided her along the way. So call upon the saints, call upon the angels, your higher guides and spirit energies, ancestors, fairies, angels, whoever you feel, even your higher self, to get this guidance that you need. With the safety pin, it's just talking about feeling safe, and with the rocking chair, it feels like just a little bit of waiting, but not too much. It's kind of just saying, you know, have a little patience, but while you're waiting, you can rock, you know, you can just kind of enjoy this movement of rocking. It's soothing, you know, it's a soothing thing while you're waiting. So the Eiffel Tower could represent a destination, but it also makes me think of a transmitter tower, and how like Wi-Fi or something like that, where the signal is sent up to satellite, and the satellite, you know, receives, and it's kind of like what we got to be with the universe. We got to send our signal up into the universe of what we want, so we can manifest our dreams. And yep, it looks like some manifesting coming through for you. All right, I'm gonna move on to pile number 2. Okay, and here's pile number 2. I think this is the one I would have picked. I love this card. And I don't know why I can't find any decks. Any of my decks don't have any fireworks symbology, really. So we're just going to have to fix that. I'm going to make decks that have more fireworks in them. But synchronicity is just, I just feel very attracted to that word, because things happen like that all the time to me, where things just fall into place just at the right time, just at the right moment. Okay, so let's start with another one of these beautiful Winter's Embrace cards, and you have Alchemy. So this is like, we were talking the other night at live, you know, kind of a peanut butter jelly feeling. This is the cinnamon and spice. What did we say? Apples and spice. Well, it's like making apple cider, but it's like the spice of life, you know, and two people coming together and creating a very interesting alchemy and magic when they do. Okay, and then your Twin Flame Oracle card, which doesn't apply necessarily to everybody, but you can still take the message. And we have, out of the suit, timing and intentions, the next solstice or equinox will bring an important shift for us. All right, so, let's find out in this reading what that shift will be. But this is your twin flame telling you, or your counterpart telling you, by the next holiday, maybe by New Year's Eve, or maybe by Imbolc, February, a major shift and change will come between you guys. All right, let's see now. Speaking of coming between you guys, okay. What is unspoken between you guys that you need to know? What is your person saying? It feels like I've loved you for 1,000 years. Wow. So if he hasn't told you that, that's exactly what he's thinking, or she's thinking. And trust your heart and believe in Spirit's plan for us. Very nice. There is a bigger plan, a bigger picture. So let's see what that could be. The romantic fairy has divine timing. See, there's some kind of special event, a serendipitous event, pulling you guys together. And then I better put this so you can see it. And you have soulmate. This is your soulmate. You have found your romantic counterpart. This is your counterpart, the one that balances you. And workplace romance, a common cause connection. So this could mean that you might find each other at work, or while working on something that you both believe in. So it could be a hobby, or it could be like, I don't know why I think of this sometimes, but it's my I like Lifetime channel in my brain, I guess. But you know, here you are deciding, you know what, I think I'm going to go join Habitat for Humanity and go build a house. I've just always wanted to do that. In fact, I have always wanted to do that. And then you go to this place, wherever you are, and you're all geared up to start building and stuff, and here comes this amazingly gorgeous carpenter man, and you know, there you go, end of story. But what you're doing here is you're doing something beautiful to help less fortunate people, you're volunteering, so you're not getting paid for it, and you're meeting other like-minded kindred souls who are doing the same thing. And then you just never know, like, what can come out of that sort of scenario. Something very beautiful. So consider that. All right, let's see now. What are some messages from your person of interest? We've got now, or your soulmate. Now that I see you, everything is different. I can't help falling in love with you. I feel you in my bones. And you make me feel alive. I'm alive. You're my Dr. Frankenstein and I'm your monster. I don't know why that popped into my head, but okay. It's alive. Then that's what Dr. Frankenstein says. Okay, let's go to some Lovers Oracle. We have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh, your soulmate loves you. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. And life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. And trust. Your transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. There is this kind of transformation coming through, but there needs to be some kind of surrender and trust and faith and letting go and not holding so tightly to this some kind of idea you have in your mind, but letting go and having faith in the universe will bring you exactly what you need. Okay, let's see what some intimate details here between you guys. You've got, I wish you were lying next to me, my love. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn from your person. I feel our souls interconnect when we make love. Air, fire, earth, and water. And 1111, all signs. I want to make love to you all night long. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Let me show you how much I love you. All of the signs, air, fire, earth, and water. This is like all signs here. And then let me take you on a ride to the moon and back. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn with a nice leaning towards earth signs in this pile. Earth energy. So let's try to sum it all up through the Polaroid tarot and kind of get a general message here for everyone. In pile 2, we got the King of Cups. Look at that. So this is a man. The king represents the masculine, you know, but it doesn't always have to be a man. The masculine who is ready to provide emotional support and love and balance and a feeling of contentment. This is the feminine feeling awesome, joy, happiness, and the masculine kind of actually feeling a little bit proud that he could give her this, you know, like taking a little credit for her joy, you know, but truly, you know, we create our own joy, and I think this is a couple who finds the joy in all moments. This could be the couple that meets at that special place. And you're like, what just happened? How lucky did I get? And you have the Empress. That's because you're the Empress, or you love an Empress. But the Empress is like every woman. She's whole and complete within herself. She didn't need anybody else. So this Empress is going out there doing her best, being her best self, doing wonderful things, and attracting an amazing person out of the blue when she least expected it, when she wasn't even looking for him, because she was feeling fine all by herself. She finally come to this point where, you know what, I like being single and I like my life the way it is, and I think I'm beautiful, and I like myself, and I like doing this job or these hobbies and all of these things that bring her joy and fulfill her. reaching out to nature and animals and children, and all, you know, feeling this kind of connectivity, this mother nurturing energy. That is what, then suddenly it's like everything opens up for the Empress here. Very nice. All right, let's get some charms. Okay, well, I don't know if any Christmas miracle angels came through, but there's 3 in here now, which is a miracle to me. It's like this box was empty, and then I found 2 angels, and just recently I found the 3rd angel, and they were all bearing gifts. So I feel like a lot of you got some amazing gifts, not just materially, but spiritually too, which has been sort of a... it's become your anchor, sort of your launch pad, that's what I'm trying to say, to greater things coming in the new year. So that's exciting, I think. There's also lots of passion here. I feel like explosive cannon, love making, and orgasms. Somebody's able to do that for you. That's why they have a smirk on their face. You have the key to each other's hearts. Another deep voiced person here, very sexy sounding voice, and it could also represent music, but there's sort of like this beautiful underlying warm sound here. The sound energy is really nice. And again, like I said, we have 3. That could mean you're making a 3rd being as well, like a baby. And then you have the snake. This is the Kundalini snake because it's gold and special. It's your chakras being aligned and starting from the base of the spine, moving all the way to your crown chakra, getting this. It's also reminding me to go do my belly dancing. I'm going to do it today, but I figured I'd do this while the light's out, and then when it gets dark, I'll belly dance. But yeah, that's a really good way of aligning your chakras and releasing that Kundalini. And there's a lot of beautiful ways. I've posted several times in the community page, so just scroll down and see if you can find one of those videos that show you how to meditate so you can release your Kundalini. You've got an arrow. This is like direction, and also somebody's, you know, aiming for your heart in a good way. Oh, you too are gonna get a kiss. Okay, kisses, New Year's Eve kisses. Ooh, and champagne and caviar. This is the Big Ben, the serendipitous event, the clock tower. Where is my serendipitous event? See? Oh, no. Where'd he go? Where'd it go? See? Big Ben. And yeah, so that's why I did this card like that. I added that Big Ben actually, and it's to represent something that you weren't planning for, but it just happens. And then this represents to me like selfies, you know, sharing photos of each other, looking at each other on your phones, which is like your cameras in a sense, but you could also be photographers or enjoy modeling for each other. Then we have the dragonfly, which represents ancestors. So have a little chat with them. They want to let you know that they're supporting you. You have an idea. There's peace here. I think this is the letter J. Yeah, I think that's J. And then we have the sun and the moon, yin yang. So very beautiful couple here, connecting very, very nicely, counterparts to each other, definitely, where you're actually really, truly balancing each other. And the acorns, to me, represent savings, and like the way squirrels hoard up acorns during the fall so they can have food for the winter. And that's pretty much saying that you have abundance, you have plenty, and you're good to go in the winter. All right, I hope you like that, you guys. Please feel free to comment and subscribe and share and hit the like button. And I'm going to move on to the next. Okay, and here is pile number 3 with honesty is essential, and the little fireworks in the corner right there. All right, let's see what you guys get. So we're going to start off with a Winter's Embrace card, and you got Embrace. So you may be hugging somebody. Let's see what else. We have from the Twin Flame Oracle deck, we have the Timing and Intention suit. We need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect conditions for our reunion. Okay, so you could be in a twin flame relationship or in a high-level soulmate relationship, just waiting for that perfect timing for you guys to come together. Let's see what some unspoken messages are. I think of you before bed just so I can dream about you. That's a good one, and I recommend that. You know, like if you can look at pictures of the person you care about before bed, then maybe in a dream there could be some message that comes to you that you might need to hear. Then you have, Spirit is working on me to be at my best for you. Very good. All right, let's see what the romantic fairy has to say. Disguise. Some elements of this relationship are hidden. See, just like this guy. There is a bit of this hidden essence here, but it's not about necessarily purposely deceiving. It's about like waiting for the right moment to reveal something, much like when you're working on a piece of art, or you're waiting for wine to age and be perfect, you know, that kind of thing. So it could, you know, sometimes we don't want to jump to the conclusion that it comes from a place of deception for vicarious reasons. It could also be somebody who is doing, like, planning some kind of secret party for you, even, you know, like, or is about to propose to you and looking for just the right ring or something like that. Oftentimes people get a little bit secretive when they want to surprise you and show you something special, but they're waiting for the right time and they don't want to give it away. Like, you know, we do this a lot of times, like when a movie comes out, spoiler, you know, we don't want to be a spoiler to the movie, so we keep it to ourselves. It's a lot like that energy. I'm not condoning lying and purposely betraying people, but I'm also like trying to show people the flip side of that, you know, because it's not, I don't think there's any energy here there's truly negative or positive. You know, there's a little bit of both in so many different scenarios and energies. All right, let's take a look at the romantic fairy. You have fearless love here. Oh, so to continue on to that, you have a courageous leap into the unknown that you must do here with your person. And Spirit is guiding you, guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. You are leveling up, you're rising up. So let's see what your person wants to tell you. I will love you to my dying day. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you. So maybe you had an attempt, you know, and it wasn't able to come through, but that wasn't the timing. That's why this card is so important. It's like we jumped the gun, we tried to make it work, we tried to do something that neither of us were ready for, and you know, your person feels sorry about it, but at the same time they knew it wasn't meant to be at that moment, at that time. You are the woman of my dreams, though. I dream about you. You make me feel tingly. Very nice. All right, let's see what your Lover's Oracle have to say. My beloved, here's another message. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Oh, I was about to say, nothing is missing. Nothing is missing. So, yeah. So there could be somebody with a lisp out there, I'm just saying. Anyway, but, yeah, I know it's not so easy to live in a 5D relationship, but it actually is a very good place to be right now because you're doing a lot of leveling up, okay? It's kind of like a lot of behind the scenes work, things that can't be revealed yet, a timing that hasn't quite arrived yet. But don't fret, because if the energies feels very strong, like this could happen soon. You have an secret admirer. See, some of this is secret, you know, but you probably know who the secret admirer is. Maybe other people don't know who it is. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. See? Just gotta surrender. All right, so let's get a little sexy here. What do they want to tell you? Lover's Lane. I want you and nothing is going to change my mind. That is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Let's make magic. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn again. I want to drown in your love. Now that would be funny if that was Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. They definitely have this earth energy. Good thing too, because it looks like that earth, this water needs a vessel, you know? I want to drown in your love. I want you to see the stars when we make love. Ooh, some more Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy. And our love is so strong, our passion ignites the flame within us. Very nice. All the signs, air, fire, earth, and water, all elements. Okay, so we have 2 Polaroid tarot cards. We're going to see how this just all sums up, and hopefully these cards will kind of help just sum it all up. We've got, okay, look, the 3 of Wands. I like this particular 3 of Wands. And the Page of Cups. She's a very beautiful, romantic looking, younger person. It could be a student out there too. Somebody who's learning things. This to me is like old soul but young body. You know, like a person who has, who's just starting off and has a lot of love in her heart. But she already knows, like even if she hasn't had a lot of experiences, she has a very deep soul. She already knows so much. But the 3 of Wands to me is like a future happening together. It's like all she needed was him to say, take my hand. And as soon as he says, you know, the masculine says, take my hand, she knows that this is it. This is the time. This is now she can walk hand in hand with this person towards their destiny, wherever it goes, wherever it leads next, you know. So I think that's a really beautiful thing. I wonder what I should look up how Queen Sugar interprets this one. 3 of Wands. Moving forward, long distance, and moving. Okay, and see, that's the other possibility for some of you out there. You could be moving in together, moving towards each other. You could be in a long distance relationship that's not going to be long distance anymore, because it looks here like somebody's made a decision that we're not going to be apart. We're going to be together. So that's really good. Okay. All right. Let's see what your signs have to say. Okay, you got the number 17. You have ever. Forever, ever. Some things are going to be trimmed down, you know, things that don't serve, ideas, thoughts, bad habits, whatever. There's a little bit of caution, Like, I feel like it's important for everybody to just like think a little bit before they move on to that next step, because it's a biggie, but it's a good one. It's a lifesaver. This is Operation Lifesaver. And basically, this is saying you kind of are saving each other's lives by just being in each other's lives. It's just also saying you can take it slowly, you don't have to rush. There's no wrong reason why you know, rushing is nothing wrong, right? There's no wrong in the rush, in the slow, the slow movement. The Taurians out there are going to understand and be grateful for that. They're like, okay, good. Because I like to take it easy and take it slow. All right, and then we have, somebody could be leveling up. this could represent the ring that of soulmates too, you know, like just deciding that you're meant for each other, having sort of this agreement, but maybe not actually getting engaged, but it could be like a promise ring. You have, well, you have the pyramid with the chakras aligning, and this all-seeing eye, and this electricity, and this all is to me about like this wonderful change, happiness, good feeling, good energy. Your chakras feeling bright and happy. The eye could represent spirit, but can also represent your third eye opening up and you being able to have more clairvoyance and ability to see things. This also could be a shout out or a recognition for the LGBTQ community, because I often see that in the rainbows, you know. So shout out. Your love is love is love is love too. And even if I don't always use the right pronouns, you're always included in my thoughts and in my channeling as well. So you've got sure, and if that applies to you, if it doesn't, then don't worry about it. And China, and the pig is the Chinese zodiac sign of the pig. It represents optimism, and that's coming up pretty soon too. So I'll be doing some Chinese New Year's readings soon. So get a little jump on it and find out what your sign is and what that means. And I'm gonna do, like, last year I think I did matchups. That was kind of fun, matching up the different signs together. Oh my god, that was intense, but it was pretty fun. You've got, look, this is so much water here, but this is the water pipe, and it talks about how water flows and emotion. So water, I mean, is the same as equals emotions and love. That's the symbol of water. And so when your pipe is good, just the flow is good. You've got the little leisure chair, so taking a vacation or resting up. You have the letter, now this one I think is T, okay, letter T. And you have music and some more music. And you also have like the rose. So before the last rose falls, somebody's going to express their true feelings, their love for each other. And there's that rose before that rose petal falls. This is also about this person is trying to say, I might not be able to show you everything that's going on, but my feelings are real and sincere. And you have the little kids, so that could be somebody who wants to have kids with you. Or maybe they do, or maybe they have their own. You've got an arrow pointing in the right direction. You have protection. You have the key to transformation here. And you have a little biplane, means short trips. And same with the bicycle, maybe getting a little exercise, but also taking, going in shorter distances. You may not be able to travel big, long distances in the near future, but you might not have to. You might be closing in closer to each other than you thought you would be. So that's really good, I think. Okay, you guys? All right, well, I hope you like that. Before I go, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, comment below, whatever you want to comment. I love reading your comments. You all I feel very connected to you. And yeah, if you want to reach out to me for a private reading, I have no wait right now, so you definitely, I can send you an email that tells you how to do it and the price list. And right now, the prices are all half off until the end of New Year's, or until New Year's, which is not too much longer, but for the next couple of days, I'm going to have like half off specials. I'm going to be going maybe, we'll see, going live, but on New Year's Eve. But I'll be taking you outside to see some fireworks if you want to come with me. And then maybe we'll bring it back inside and do some readings, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, before I go though, I want to shout out my members. These are people who decided to support me in the most beautiful way, and also get some good deals and get cute little badges and emojis where you can share them in in chat and in comment section. It's just kind of fun. My Platinum Pixies is the highest tier, and Claudia Lane, Ragi, Lupe C, and Amira and Cheryl belong to that category. And Amira, I'm about to do your reading any second now. And then the next is Golden Fairies with Leo Sunchild and Wolfie, and Twin Flames, Louisa Silva and Jolene Sutton, and Full of Faithers, Anastasia, Sunny King, Arrow's Mind, Wild Owl Rose, Blissful, Weird Sister, and Mary Joy. And then my Sparkles of Light, J.R. Colgan, Divine Goddess, Patricia, A.A., Kim Calla, Valeska, Christy, Jessica, Mona, Mystic, Mountain Dance, Brian, and Shayla. And then over on the Patreon page is Melanie, Terry, Marie, Trini, and Sylvie. And I haven't gone to check to see if everybody's still updating their membership, but it doesn't matter. And honestly, if you need to take a break, like a month off, and you want to come back, it doesn't knock your seniority out, so you can still get that next badge or whatever that comes up for membership. Like they calculate how long you've been a member, and you get honored. You're honored for being a member for a certain amount of time, even if you come and go. So it's really appreciated, and yeah, I like that they do it that way, because if you're a member for a long time, you've been a member for a long time, and sometimes you have to skip a month or two or more, you know. So anyway, definitely you don't have to subscribe, you know, every single month. You can come and go as you please, and I appreciate all your support. But it really is a good way of getting a discount price. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys around. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.